following presentation of the National Football League.
EA Sports of the National Football League welcome you to Acrisure Stadium here in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's our visitors and the Pittsburgh Steelers. On the visitors' sideline, their head coach. His team 1-0 following the season-opening win last Sunday. On the other sideline, the Steelers' head coach, Mike Tomlin. His guys, on the other hand, couldn't pull one out last week in the opener, so they're looking for their first win at home here in Week 2. So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olsen here in the booth. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Now return, coming from the 7. Good return as he takes it across the 30. The Steeler offense ready to take the field for the first time. They're led out by their rookie new quarterback this season out of LSU.
In last week's game, the opponent just really neutralized him and, frankly, this entire passing game. Nobody was open. When they were, he missed some throws. Offensive line had some protection issues. It just overall was a poor performance. So they understand if they're going to come into today's game and have some success, they've got to find a way to get some explosive production and some efficiency out of this passing game.
After a gain of 5 on first down, it is 2nd and 5. Now, faking the give. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And that's a first down. It would be a gain of 8.
That's good for the Steelers. First down. Let's go.
Back to throw. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
His second catch of the drive, this one good for 15 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. He'll drop to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll be hustled out just shy of the first down marker. That's a pickup at 9. He's going to set up 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
He'll look to throw. This one caught at the 4. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with first and goal.
Steelers, first down.
Let's go now.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Johnson trying to push forward, but only a yard down to the 2. A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
One more time with Johnson. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. His first touchdown of the new campaign.
I'll tell you what, Mike, this looks like a completely different offense from a week ago. They just couldn't get anything going. Their self-inflicted penalties, the opposing team really had their way with them. but they looked really sharp. They had a great opening script. They executed it to perfection. And then not only to sustain possession, Mike, but so important nowadays is to win those possessions in the red zone and come away with 6.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. Now an opening past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. And taking the snaps, the quarterback now in his 3rd year in the league.
One thing about this guy that's pretty clear, Mike, is there's not a whole lot that rattles him. He does a good job staying even keel. You don't know if he just threw a pick or if he just led his team to a touchdown drive, and that was kind of the case last week. He didn't let it snowball into a bunch of back-breaking mistakes. He shook it off and kept playing. Now, if he keep that mentality as the rest of the year unfolds, and if he does, he's going to give his team a chance every single week. I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Now they'll set up to throw. That one into the hands of Turner. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down. After that incomplete pass, we have a player shaken up. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. The Steelers offense ready to see the football for the 2nd time. Greg, it's one of those weird feelings you build all year for the opener. You play a tight game and lose, it kind of changes the feeling coming into this week a little bit.
Yeah, it certainly does, and if you're not careful, what's that cardinal rule? You don't want one loss to turn into 2, one bad play to turn into 2. The best teams in this league, Mike, they have an uncanny ability that regardless, good or bad, blowout or close ones from the previous week before, it doesn't lead into the next week's work and ultimately the next week's game. So we'll find out, were they able to learn from the good? And there certainly was a lot of it. But can they move forward today and not let the disappointment of last week trickle into today?
This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
3rd and long. Blitz coming, he'll throw it. That's over the middle and intercepted. Into space.
Well, he's going to have a lot better moments than this one, Mike. You just can't force that throw, not at this level. It's going to cost you more times than not. And for this young rookie, hopefully this is one that he can learn from and not continue to repeat.
Now the try here for the point after. The kick is good, and the visitors will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. now back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Steelers offense getting set to get back to work. Been a mixed bag so far. Very sharp looking on that opening drive for a touchdown. And pretty well was given right back with the pick 6 just a moment ago.
Here we go, set. Pack the 60, pass, go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. This one is complete to DK Metcalf. And he's got it to the 35-yard line.
Gain of 12 yards. And the Steelers first down.
A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
From the 41. Here's second down and 4. Man in motion is Brown. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down. They'll look to throw. A throw on the move is caught. He's going to have his first down. That one's good for 9, and the drive continues.
At the 50-yard line.
Here's Johnson. Open space to the 35. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Give him a second touchdown on this one. What an opening quarter, Greg. 2 rushing touchdowns in the first.
Well, Mike, we kind of had a feeling this might be the case. They told us all week how important it was to get this guy involved early and often, and boy, have they ever. He has made his presence felt here early in this game.
Visitors 7.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This is Turner. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. This one complete to Bateman. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 1. He'll air this one out for Watkins. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. They get big yardage on the deep ball. 41 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21. They'll look to throw again. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Extra point attempt to come here. It's up and good. And the visitors will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. Knotted at 14 on the scoreboard. And we're back to the Steel City after this. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Steelers offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now he'll run. And nice work there. He'll go into a slide. Gain about 7.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision. He gets out of there, picks up some good yardage.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and defense is able to get home.
3rd and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Taking a shot downfield for Smith.
So I don't hate this call, Mike. You think it's 3rd and short, everyone's at or near the line of scrimmage. There's a lot of green grass downfield in the passing game. Traditionally, though, I'm a little more comfortable with this call when you've made the decision that even if it falls incomplete, you're going for it on 4th down. So I don't love 3rd and short bomb punt. I do love 3rd and short, okay, you fail, I'm going to go for it on 4th down.
The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. They'll run this over the center with Johnson. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
He finds his receiver. That's Bateman. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
10 at the 50-yard line.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
A run here with Johnson, and he'll get about 5. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Steelers' 45-yard line.
Slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by Peyton Wilson.
And Mike, as bad as things seem, especially after that last play, the key to playing quarterback in this league, if you're going to allow bad plays to lead to more bad plays, you're not going to last very long. So it's the value of, hey, can you win the next play and then the play after that? Those are the guys that really make it in this league, and we're going to get a good test of it right here.
Boswell now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Steelers have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This is Turner. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense headed back to take over once more. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Trying to start on the ground, and he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 6. Moving to his right. Taking off. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
That's to the left side, taken in by Smith. And he's brought it down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. 2nd down and 3.
At the 45-yard line.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. He'll go right back to Smith. They hook up again.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Now he'll run it. He elects to go down to the ground and give himself up.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
From the 33, here's 2nd and a yard. On play action, he'll set up to throw. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. A pickup of 12 yards. That's enough for a 1st down.
Another 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth 1st half. We'll come back to the Steel City after this. First and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll stay on the ground. And he finds a little bit of space. They'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6.
At the Steelers' 17-yard line.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in for the score.
And that was just a great drive. Really, from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
They're not going for two. They'll kick the point after. It's up and through. And the visitors will even the score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Steelers offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll begin with 1st and 10. All the way up near midfield. Throwing now on 1st and 10. Flush to his right.
That play had sack written all over it. So that's a great job by the quarterback, not only escaping the initial pressure, even though he doesn't gain a whole lot, he's able to pick up some positive yards for what looked like a disaster in the start.
He's going to air one out for Metcalf. To the goal line and in. DK Metcalf. Touchdown Steelers.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers go up by 7, 28-21. Boswell now following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. Austin now to return this. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. The visitors' offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Now a give up the middle. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have 1 remaining. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Throwing now from the gun. On the move left. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
We'll get about 6 before he's taken down. There's a 3rd down and 4. Back to throw. Now, deep ball for Bateman. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, He still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And this is no good. Could not get it on target. And they are not able to draw closer.
Man, that would have been such a nice boost for this group going into halftime. The snap was good, the hold was good. He just couldn't quite get it through the uprights.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. So, halftime straight ahead. And we go down to Scott Hanson, who has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Lots to get to from a jam-packed Sunday of football. Let's get right into it. Our look around the NFL starts now. At MetLife Stadium, the Jets at home to take on the Bengals. And this is Jamar Chase. Playing like street football. Everyone go deep, and this time it works. This is going to wind up as an 85-yard catch and run for the touchdown. The Bengals are off to a good start, 2-0 on the young season. From there, we go to SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Let's check in on the Chargers as they host the Denver Broncos. And it's Bo Nix. He gets this one complete, 6-yard touchdown pass. Lastly, let's go to Nashville. It's the Titans taking on the Baltimore Ravens. And it's Rasheen Ali. He'll find an opening and take it in, a 6-yard rushing touchdown. The Ravens get a second straight win to start the year as they get the tough road victory. With that, we give you a look at the rest of the early games and games still in progress here in Week 2 of the NFL season. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we send you back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The visitors' offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. Third quarter begins with a run. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
Remember this one thing. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
And some good running there. That's a first down up to the 43.
A gain of 9 yards results in a first down.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Right back to him on first down. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. And that will be a first down. Now this time they'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's first and goal.
Half the 60, half the 60. Hawk 70. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go!
A run on first and goal. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal. Teams around the league dealing with some early season injuries. No different here as we check out the key inactives for this one. Line of scrimmage, the 7 for second and goal. He'll look to throw. This one caught at the 4. And he'll take it on in. Has a touchdown. That his second touchdown tonight. Extra point attempt still to come. His kick is good, and the visitors have come back to level things. It's 28 all. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. They'll return this from the 11. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Steelers offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. Both these offenses have been informal. Is the defense going to show up? Can anybody come up with a stop? All tied here in this third quarter, and it's first and 10. So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. And the rest of the drive unfolds.
Up second and 7.
From the 43, here's second down and 7. Give it right up the middle. Here's Johnson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage. And I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet you he's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
Bunker down. They'll set up to throw. Firing right side. Brought in by Brown. And he is very close to the first down, but eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches. Steelers getting ready to put this one away. They'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The visitors' offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with first and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that might have even lost a yard there.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Now they'll set up to throw. In trouble, and down he goes.
Well, as they face this possible 3-and-out following that second down sack, now if you're the quarterback, you've got to be thinking, get the ball out of my hand, find a matchup I like downfield, and try to push this ball past the sticks and keep this drive alive.
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
This kick hangs up, and the fair catch will be taken beyond the 35-yard line. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. That's a move that deserves more than he got in terms of yards. Just a gain of 2.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And he's going to take this all the way down to the Steelers' 34-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. He'll drop to throw. Forced out wide.
Quarterback does a nice job here sensing the pressure pretty quickly. Realizes he doesn't have a ton of time to operate from within the pocket. Decides to tuck the ball and rely on his legs. He's able to pick up a positive play.
From the 29, here's 2nd down and 5. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
He's trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not, and he's taken down there.
A loss of 2 yards. It's 4th down.
Now on 4th down, the veteran Chris Boswell on for the Steelers.
48-yard attempt.
This will be a 48-yard attempt. Boswell's kick is good, and the Steelers will take the lead here in the 3rd quarter.
Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves him out in front.
This is Turner. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The visitors' offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. And he was unguardable in the first half. You see the numbers as they try to add to those here in the 3rd quarter. Look at the 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down.
15 results in a 1st down.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Quick throw here is complete. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Wow, 95.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He keeps it himself. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Taking advantage of the room to run, a gain of 19 on the scramble.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. And he's able to push his way forward, a gain of about 2. It'll be 2nd down. They'll look to throw. That one, taken in for the touchdown. 3 touchdowns for the game. His first 3 of the year. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
They'll line it up to kick the extra point. He's got it. And the visitors have taken a 4-point advantage.
35. Steelers, 31.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. He'll take it in at the goal line. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Steelers' offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
And in motion is Brown. Now faking the give. Look wide. Get this one complete. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A nice throw by the rookie from LSU. He's got his team a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Rolling to the left. Now he takes off. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
That's complete. It's Metcalf. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. Second and 11.
Up second and 11 at the 14-yard line.
They'll throw out of the gun. To the outside, catch made by Brown. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down. It's third and 4.
Makes it third and 4.
18, come.
It is brought in the end zone. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Austin now to return this. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
First down and 10.
The visitors' offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been unquestionably the star of the show as they have just absolutely had no answer on the defensive side of the ball. That one into the hands of Turner. And we'll see where they spot this. Very close to a first down. He's forced out just shy of the mark. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Out of the gun. He'll throw. He's going to run it. A gain there of 21. That's enough for a first down.
This is an element to his game that we don't necessarily spend a lot of time talking about. He's not known as a traditional runner at the quarterback position. But when he has some space like he had here, he is more than capable of not only converting first downs, but picking up big chunk plays.
And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Ball on the 39. Here's second and 6. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he's going to pick it up. Take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
That's good for a first down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Forced out wide. And he'll just throw that one away, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning. They'll try again here. It's second and 10. They'll drop to throw. That's taken in left side by Smith. He's taken down just shy of the 10. That's his second catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's first and 10. Red zone now. He'll drop to throw.
Just take what the defense is giving you, and you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, pitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
And this is a touchdown! They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ballgame.
We get a stoppage for an injury. Well, that is T.J. Watt, who is in some discomfort. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. A return now from the 4. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. So here are the Steelers, down by 4. 55 seconds to go. They need a touchdown. Field goal is worthless now as they come up with 1st and 10. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Off he goes. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. About just 50 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter.
At the 34-yard line.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Throw across his body is complete, and he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Back to throw, and the rush gets there. Down he goes. They'll come up now for 2nd down.
A loss of 6 brings up 2nd and 16.
There's the spike, and it stops the clock with 35 seconds left to play. Gonna need a big play now. 3rd down and long. They'll swing this out to Johnson. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. And now the Steelers are going to use their 3rd and final timeout. The clock will stop with an even 20 seconds to go. What's the play call here? 4th down and 7. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down. Victory formation. Defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So it's a win for our visitors. They get the victory here away from home to run their early season record to 2-0. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Pittsburgh.